Yes, hello, Savva here. Welcome to Football Heritage TV. We've got a lovely full night of football. For anyone that just watched Galatasaray Man United, I can't believe everyone was gassing it up. What a game. Neither team could defend. Neither team had a midfield. Other than that, it was exciting to watch, right? But if that was your own team, you'd be peed off, wouldn't you? In the Championship already, it is Leeds United 1, Swansea 1. Swansea took the lead on the first minute through Jamie Patterson, and then Leeds equalised through Joel Pyro in the fourth minute. So it looks like we've got a ding-dong game going on down at Ellen Road. In the Champions League tonight. First of all, welcome to absolutely everybody who's here. Bear with me 1 second. Sorry, I've had so much to do today. I've had to film so much for videos whilst I'm on holiday that I'm just so far behind with absolutely everything I needed to do. Welcome to everybody who's here. We'll say hello to everyone in a minute. There'll be no takeaways tonight, though. My missus will tell me off if I get another takeaway. Join us for live scores and a bit of fun. There you go. Perfect. Who's here? Hello, everyone. Who's here? Let's have a look at the Champions League games before we do that. The Champions League games tonight are as such. Where are they? The Champions League games. We have got Seville lost at home to PSV 3-2. Galatasaray 3, Man United 3. You've got Arsenal v Lens, Bayern versus FC Copenhagen, Benfica versus Inter, Braga v Union Berlin, Real Madrid v Napoli, and Real Sociedad versus Salzburg. So it looks like there's going to be some good games tonight. And talking about good games tonight, we've got one of the best YouTubers out there with the worst opinions. Here he is. Look at his face. There he is. Hello, Barry.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, good. That looks nice and cozy. What you're wearing is that like a slanket, or what they call like a?
It's an Udi type.
An Udi.
So it makes me look a bit like those. If I turn the light off, I look like one of those things out of Star Wars with the old, the ones, the sand creatures or whatever. Not that you watch Star Wars, so you wouldn't know what I'm talking about. So.
I do not watch Star Wars at all. How are you? Are you going to be watching a game tonight? What game are you watching?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I've just watched that wonderful comeback. They've taken Dombele off 3-1 up, 3-1 down, and they come back to draw the game 3-3. Shock.
He's
Horror.
He's a dreadful footballer. Can we call it for what it is now? Can we call it for what it is? Is he a dreadful footballer?
Yeah.
Let's do it. We'll call it what it is. Everybody, what did you make about Galatasaray at home to Man United? I don't know about you, Barry. I've never seen two less composed football teams in my life. Don't get me wrong. From a neutral point of view, it was great, the end-to-end. But neither team has got any composure at all. Like, just no one could put their foot on the ball and go, right, let's slow this down a little bit.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I mean, it was interesting. United were 2-0 up and cruising. And then all of a sudden, it was just end-to-end. And it didn't... it didn't really. I didn't know what to say at the end. You didn't know what the score was going to finish on. It was, you have a go, we have a go. I mean, I think actually for once, I think Ten Hag probably got it right. I think the players let him down. Obviously, Onana was at fault for all three goals. I mean, look, I know that third goal was a great goal. But he was clearly out of position. And he got beaten at his near post. So, the one that, he just, I don't know what he was doing, throwing it in his net. And then the other one that he just missed through the wall where it split and everything else. There's Man U fans that I know going absolutely mad. The interesting thing is United have scored 3 goals away from home in all 3 games and they're bottom of the group. It's mad.
Yeah, so. It's ridiculous, isn't it? They can score goals.
And I've even heard Terry call in. Just before I came on, Terry calling for Aaron Ramsdale to replace Onana in January. So
Aaron Ramsdale, it's bad when those things are happening, mate. It's bad. I'm just looking at a few little bets for tonight. You know how it is. I'm going to go with all the home wins in the Champions League other than, do you reckon Benfica to beat Benfica into Milan? Benfica bottom of the group. They're not going to win that, are they?
I mean, I was there for the return fixture. The Inter Milan Benfica, and Benfica were absolutely shocking. And Inter Milan should have won about 7 or 8-0, but Lautaro Martinez couldn't finish his dinner. So I've got a feeling that Inter Milan are going to absolutely whoop them tonight. But yeah, I can't see Benfica winning that game.
Dinner is important, isn't it? Dinner is important.
Dinner is important, yeah.
Dinner is important. So here you go. Here's what I'm going to do. I've got £6.82, right? £6.82 in the kitty.
£6.82 precisely, yeah.
Right. So I've got 2 bets on tonight. Okay. Right. So here we go. Here's. Do you want to hear both my bets? I'm going to tell you even if you say no. So you might as well say yes.
Yes.
Oh, hang on. What's this saying? Add funds to your account. No, I want to add £6.82. What do you mean? I want to add £6. Is there a minimum bet or something?
No, it shouldn't be.
£6. Right, come on. Won't let me put the 82 on. Let me put the £6 on.
Unbelievable.
That is really bad, isn't it? Okay, let me see. Okay, right. So here we go. So I've got 2 bets, right? Okay, the first bet is thusly. I have got Arsenal.
Yeah.
Sorry, they're going to win, right? Arsenal, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Real Sociedad, Braga, Blackburn, and Mallorca.
Okay.
Just thought I'd share that. And then my other bet, this is the bigger bet. This is to win £795 off of 50. Leeds at home to Swansea. Okay. Leicester away at Sheffield Wednesday. Southampton at home to Bristol. Sunderland at home to Huddersfield, and Ipswich at home to Millwall. So I've got a little championship acca going on alongside the main acca.
I've got a feeling that Leicester might let you down on that one, but let's hope I'm wrong.
Leicester away, they're top of the table. Come on, top of the table away at the bottom of the table. Sure.
I know, but you saw a funny what happened the other day. Oxford United up top near the top of League One, lost the bottom of the table the other day on Saturday. You saw Barnet second in the National League when I went to go and see them playing second from bottom, Wealdstone, and Wealdstone won in a horrendous game, by the way. It was absolutely horrendous. Like these players were like awful, just awful, and the football was. But the only good thing about it was there was no VAR. I mean, I didn't know what to do when the goal went in, because obviously I was waiting for to look at a screen and wait for a possible offside or a possible handball, or checking a foul or something like that. So I was like, oh, it's been a goal. And then you're like, oh, I'm not used to celebrating. So, yeah, you guys can celebrate, but I'll just stand here and wait for it.
Should we see who's inside, Barry? I haven't said hello to anyone. I feel really rude. We have got Joe inside, channel member. Said, did Newcastle get robbed? Yes, they did. Shocking decision for me. Big up Georgia and his Acca watch. Sorry, there's a dog. There's a dog on the TV. Can you hear him?
Yeah.
Can you hear him? I'll show everyone. Look how Aggie he is. Look. Look at him.
The interesting thing was there was an exact handball in the Man United game and it wasn't given. So I just think that
All right. Sit on your bed.
When you get to Angus, you're going to love Angus. Angus has come in, right? And he's gone, I don't think we'll concede. So that means Arsenal are going to concede.
Love it. Big up to Ryan Griffiths. Big up to you, my man. I hope you are well. Big up to Mark Cook. Hello. Amy's in the house. Yeah, I did. I put a super chat into Saeed's channel that said, not too late to join Spurs. We win trophies every year. Yeah, they may be pre-season cups, but a trophy's a trophy. And then just a nana. I love.
Yeah, I was watching that because I said Saeed's absolutely losing my mind. He's losing his mind over there.
By the way, I am sorry that I'm late. It was completely my own fault for being late. I've recorded about 15 10 in 10s today. And the admin that goes behind setting all that up is absolutely, what it's like setting up one stream, Barry.
Yeah.
Now imagine doing 15 in one day that were just 10 minutes. Oh God, awful. Anyway, big up GBC's in here. Perchy, I thought was joining, and then I turned up backstage and went, "All right, mate, enjoy." And I was like, "Oh, bye then, Perchy."
Oh.
Yeah, I know. He might pop back in later. He might pop in.
So
Big up Daniel's here.
He was cooking his bangers and mash or something, wasn't he?
It looked like he was stabbing. Whatever he was doing, he was stabbing the. Wasn't he?
He was cooking something and mash.
Oh, I do love mash. I'm a big fan of mash.
I had sausage and mash tonight. Sausage and mash with some onion gravy.
How many sausages?
4.
Everyone in the chat. I love asking the chat questions about nothing. Big up to everyone. Hello, Barry. Look, Barry with the drip. Barry with his drip. Big up to absolutely everyone. If I don't get round to you, good morning to Ren. I think she's the only Aussie fan that can watch me. All the others hate me. Big up to you, Ren. Hope you are well. They all hate me because I don't just sit there and go, oh, Ange. Big up to you, Ren. Angus is in the chat. What is the optimum amount of sausages that one should have with one's bangers and mash? So sausage and mash, how many sausages? Barry, you've gone with 4.
4.
I'm definitely between 3 and 4. Can we hear any advances on 3 or 4, or is 3 too many? Angus, I love it when Angus is in the chat. Big up, Angus. And so what's your score prediction? You should win 3-0, right? At home, you've got all the best players in the world playing in your team. They're all world class. So 3-0 should definitely be the score. Oh, no, not again. Oh, no.
Oh, here he goes.
Oh, not again. Didn't we do all this last night? Oh, Juma. Everybody say hello to Juma. Listen, my ego's this big because so far I've not been wrong. That's why, mate. I love these people. I absolutely love these people. Big up, Juma. Smash the like button, Juma.
Are you gonna do what something happened earlier? They're going to accuse you, the Tottenham 1882. They accuse you of being.
Oh, I saw that.
You of being that account. Is this Hotspur hippie trying to be funny and trying to do the same thing? Because he thinks that what's his favourite line? Predicting the future. You can't predict the future, mate.
Yeah. If you say, come on, let's be realistic. Realistic? What, you predicting the future? I don't know. The last 23 years have been pretty easy to predict, but you know what I mean? I don't know.
The best one, Savage. We can still win the league. Yeah, so can Luton Town. So yeah, they can still win it as well. Mathematically, we can still win the FA Cup because we're still in it. But realistically, we don't want to predict the future. I'm going to predict the future. We're not going to win the Premier League, and we're not going to win the FA Cup. And if we come back and we win it, then I'll be more than happy. But I think my prediction could be correct.
I've just listen. It is what it is. I saw it. People sending me earlier saying, "Is this you trolling Hotspur hippie?" And I was like, "No, I've been filming all day. I've got better things to do than watch his channel. Like I don't know about you. I don't watch his channel anyway. Sausage watch." Sounds bad, doesn't it? Sausage watch. Here we go. A bit of sausage watch. By the way, there's been no goals. I've been live for 14 minutes. And as I went live, Leeds scored. There's been no goals anywhere across Europe or in the Championship or anything for 14 minutes. By the way, I said I should have done Benfica. I didn't. It is Benfica 1, Inter Milan 0. And it is João Mario with the goal. João Mario, the ex-Sporting Lisbon, Inter Milan, West Ham, Inter Milan player, has scored against his old club. By the way, there's also been games tonight in France. Montpellier 1, Clermont 1. In La Liga, it's Mallorca versus Cadiz. So that should be an interesting game as well. Games everywhere. No goals, Barry. I'm really upset. There's been no goals.
Don't worry about that Benfica one. So yeah, that's me doing an Angus, really, isn't it? Saying that Inter were going to absolutely wipe the floor with them, and Benfica had gone 1-0 up. I've done an Angus.
Done an Angus. Sausages. Oh, Robert's gone with 2. Proud to be a Geordie wants 5.
Wow.
Ryan Griffiths has 6.
Wow.
Superb. That is strong sausage game. Yeah, you know it, Angus. You know it. You know it. It's my ego. My ego hates. My ego gives me the jokes, my man. Yeah, Steve. I don't know. He keeps getting the links. Tells me he loves us, and then never comes on.
I said this the other day, Savva, didn't I? I said this the other day. Can't we go back to Steve going crazy on watch-alongs, us being top of the league, and us finding out about Steve's dates in McDonald's? I mean,
I love that. Yeah,
those times were great, weren't they? And they were only 3 games. They were only 3 games ago.
Yeah.
Feels like forever. Feels like forever.
Absolutely. Big up who we got. Les Adams, big up, one of my faves. Les, much love, man. Hope all goes well with you know what. Hope you are well. Still only that goal from Benfica, other than Leeds 1, Swansea 1. I'll let you know goals as soon as they go in. I've got so many games across my bet. I think I've got, right, here we go. Across my bet. Can you believe it? Right, hang on. Did I just put some more money in? I feel like I put some more money in an account and then forgot about it. Hang on.
So GBC asked, Barry, can I get your thoughts on ice cream with chips? I can't remember whether I gave my thoughts on this. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't.
Ice cream and chips.
I'd say chips and milkshake and chips is a good one, but I wouldn't say that ice cream and chips is a good one.
There's been a goal, though. There's been a goal in my bet. Akawatch, Ipswich 1, Millwall 0, Connor Chaplin. And Connor Chaplin is the reason why Dane Scarlett doesn't get any game time, because Connor Chaplin's a very, very good striker who is scoring for fun. And Ipswich, I believe that might even put them joint top. I'll check in a minute. Hang on, deposit. Hang on, so I'm just going to deposit some more money and whack loads of money on Arsenal. No, just kidding.
Oh, you meant fries dipped into ice cream. I'd say fries dipped into milkshake is better than fries dipped into ice cream. And also, Hijuma, you're funny. You really are funny.
Oh, is he back?
He's back. You want to see what he's put at 807. It's funny, really.
And in Akawatch, Sheffield Wednesday 0, Leicester City 1. Come on, Leicester City. Somewhere across the world, there are Leicester City fans going mad, absolutely mad. Hang on. Okay, do you know what? I just stuck 100 quid into my Virgin Bet account, and I've no idea what I'm going to put it on. I just feel like I might do like a big free team acca before they start scoring goals. Tell you what, let's go with the obvious. I'm going to go
There's
with...
been a goal at the Bernabeu.
I've seen it.
And it's not to Real Madrid.
I've seen it. Hang on. I'm sticking. I'll tell you what. Here you go. I'm just doing 100 on a 4-1. Arsenal, Bayern Munich, and Real Sociedad. 4-1. Well, that was really good of Real Madrid to decide. So, have Real Madrid qualified? Have I underestimated this?
You probably have. I've got Real Madrid 12 points. They're 5 points clear of Napoli. So, yeah, the top 2 go through, right? So,
yeah.
They've definitely qualified because Braga are on 3 points. So there's no way they're not qualifying. So you may have overdone this here, Savva, by not checking prior tableage.
Yeah, but surely hang on, let's have a look. Hang on, I've got so many bets going on here, mate. I don't have a clue anymore. Right. Real Madrid, Napoli. So let's have a look at the standings. Big up to absolutely everyone inside. I haven't. Hang on, Mark saying no, having a hungry day. 8 Cumberland sausages.
Wow.
By the way, Real Madrid have equalised against Napoli. Simeone in the 10th minute, Rodrigo in the 11th minute, and that means Real Madrid are top of the group. I'm just trying to think if Real Madrid don't win, they go 12. Come on, Real Madrid. You've got to win for pride. You've got to win for pride.
Yeah, they got to go unbeaten because, right, so the only teams, so Bayern have got 12 after 4, Real Madrid have got 12, Man City have got maximum points. They're the only 3 teams that have got maximum points in the group. So, yeah, they want to.
Dearie me.
They want to do it. Do you know what will be calmer next week? Well, that will be Mallorca are losing as well.
Oh no, I've just seen it. Don't worry. This is why you have so many
Benfica have gone 2-0 up. Benfica have gone 2-0 up against Inter as well. Oh my god, I've had an Angus on that result. Absolute Angus on that result.
Where is my mate? Juma. Has someone got rid of it? Someone got. This is. Oh. How much, Barry? How much does Savva?
Pays me in chicken nuggets. So
I pay him in kind. What do you mean? It's a pleasure for Barry to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you think we did when we all stayed together in the travel lodge on a Premier Inn, wherever we stayed? What do you think happened? Oh, these people are funny.
Apart from not a lot with us, but apart from Perchy turning up late, you waking up in the morning going, "Are we really leaving this early?"
I know. I couldn't believe how early it was. Benfica 2, Inter Milan 0. Both of them have qualified, so it's not a problem. But Benfica 2, Inter Milan 0. Benfica making a late charge for the Europa League spot in that group. And Arsenal are 1-0 up. Arsenal are 1-0 up. The goal scorer was Kai Havertz. He's on a roll. Big Kai collecting some apologies from Arsenal fans everywhere. Kai Havertz with a goal. And in Aka Watch, Sunderland 0, Huddersfield 1. That Aka's not coming off either.
There's still time. There's still time for a late minute drama, for something to happen. It's not a problem. It's all good. Big up to everyone in the chat. Yeah, I have been away. I have been away working. Not away working, just working. It's a busy time for me. So so it's good to be back.
Yeah. Always nice to have Barry here. Who else we got in the chat? GBC talking about goal line clearances. I love people in the chat. They are funny. Where have we got? Real have scored. Yes, Real Madrid have equalised. There's games everywhere tonight. It's going to be quite hard to keep up with all the games. But I'll tell you what, that goal from Akçakoglu for Galatasaray.
Yeah, that was the great first touch. First touch.
Arsenal gone to VAR. You know what? I would cheer that going to VAR, but I have got them in my big free team ACCA. Because surely Arsenal are going to win at home to Lens to qualify for the next round, right?
Surely they can't. I mean, that'll be a bottle job of all bottle jobs. Surely it's going to happen.
I'll tell you what, Ellie, big up to you. As a bar, Ipswich 2, Millwall 0. Get in there, Ipswich. Ellie, have you seen? I don't know if anyone was here last night and watched Perchy going through what the structure of next year's Champions League is. It is an absolute mess. It is a mess.
Isn't it like they're playing 8 games against or whatever nonsense that is that I saw? I can't remember.
Pug's going mad about something. He's annoying me now. There has been a goal. It was an ex-Spurs player scoring for Ipswich. Massimo Luongo with the goal. Oh, 1 second. Hold for 1 second.
That's fine.
I'm about to punch a pug in the face.
No. Savva's just in case anyone from the RSPCA is watching. Savva's not going to go and punch a pug in the face. There's Savva's ACCA bet is not going well. Truthfully, if anyone was wondering, there was a game earlier, or there is a game now in the Bolivian League Cup playoffs. Always Ready 0, Aurora 1. I mean, I don't know who thinks of these names, but there's 59 minutes gone. And at 11 o'clock English time, it's Royal Parry against Blooming. So, yeah, interesting games happening. And I realised that I froze because I just turned my phone off that was powering my internet. So there we go. Havertz is elite. I wouldn't go that far. He's not that bad. What's Ryan saying? Ryan's saying, I can't even see it. Oh, great goal. First touch was quality. Yeah, look, Arsenal are doing Arsenal things. Let's hope they continue to do Arsenal things in the new year, because that is normally the way that they do things. What is everybody? GBC, have I ever tried Nazi Goring? No, mate, I'm not really a fan of the old, like, dish and then an egg on top. I like to have it kind of all mixed in like egg fried rice. Ryan, yes, Barry, the Galatasaray one, absolutely. The Galatasaray one was very, very good. Philly, there might be some potential Spurs signings. I don't think so. I'm worried about Spurs not winning until, I was going to say Everton at home, but Savva and Perchy think that we're going to get a result against West Ham. Man United, on the other hand, their next fixtures: Newcastle away, Chelsea at home, Bournemouth at home, Bayern at home, Liverpool away, West Ham at home, West Ham away, Villa at home. So they might go on a similar run as us. So the informed team, and everything else. Proud to be Geordie. No, I'm not Santa. I just work for a very well-known logistics company that is very busy at this time of year. So yeah, I'm working kind of 7 a.m. till, well, I've turned my phone off now. I don't care what happens tonight, but till like 10 o'clock at night. So it is very, very crazy. I don't know where Savva's gone. Savva's disappeared, and it's a little bit concerning because maybe he's done something to the pug or he's fallen down the stairs. Hopefully neither have happened. So yeah, in a way, proud to be Geordie. You could argue that I am Santa, but actually I'm not. So yeah, let's just go and see what's going on in the games. In the Championship, Blackburn 0, Birmingham 0, Leeds 1, Swansea 1, Sheffield Wednesday 0, Leicester 1, Southampton and Bristol City 0-0, Sunderland 0, Huddersfield 1, and Ipswich 2, Millwall 0. And in the Champions League, Arsenal 1, Lens 0. Lens? Why did I say Lens? Oh my God, that's so bad. Bayern 0, Copenhagen 0, Benfica 2, Inter 0, Braga 0, Union Berlin 0, Real Madrid, Napoli 1-1, and Real Sociedad Salzburg. So it's kind of a bit boring, like it normally is. Yes, William, maybe Savva is having a Chinese. Maybe he is having a Chinese. And in the French, is there a game in France? Yeah, it finished earlier. Montpellier 1, Clermont 1. And in the La Liga game, Mallorca 0, Cadiz 1. And then there's some crazy Armenian games that Steve's probably watching. Or Benin, there's a game, or Bhutan. Oh, here he is. Here he is. Now he's on mute.
Sorry about that. How are we? What have I missed? So Arsenal's goal stood. Oh, I haven't missed a single goal since I've been going.
No.
Just a single goal.
No, I've just done the Championship scores. Swansea have equalised against Leeds. But apart from that, it is how it is. It's been pretty boring, really. Pretty boring.
Yeah, I love this. Chris Beresford. Big up, Chris. One of my favourites in life. Good chatting with you earlier, mate. Said, Rodrigo, what a finish. A footballing crime that he features in the same Brazilian team as Richarlison. Something makes no sense. Some things make no sense. Yeah. Kai Havertz, eh? I mean, if Kai Havertz keeps scoring, could we see a turnaround from him? Could the Arsenal fans start going from this is the worst signing ever to, oh, Kai, he's actually really good and blah, blah, blah?
I think what Arsenal fans are very good at is, so they were like, oh, we don't want Partey. Now we do want Partey, and there's rumours he's going in January. And there's been another goal at the Emirates. It's gone to Arsenal. It's gone to Arsenal.
And it's Gabriel Jesus this time for Arsenal. Gabriel Jesus. I thought it was going to be a comfortable day in the office for them. I said 3-0 after 13. What is it? After 22 minutes. By the way, Real Madrid 2, Napoli 1. Real Madrid 2, Napoli 1.
Jude Bellingham.
Is it Jude again?
Yeah, again. Jude Bellingham again.
He's a quality player, isn't he, Jude Bellingham? Like, just some young players get talked about as quality. This guy is quality. Just everything about him oozes. He oozes the quality.
Yeah, and going back, there was a question earlier. I can't remember who it was from, so apologies, because this going back will be hard. Am I looking forward to Emerson Royale against Haaland? Absolutely not. So Savva knows, right? So you all know I walk on this tightrope, right? I walk on the tightrope. If Emerson does something bad, I'm getting a load of pelters. If he does something good, then I'm coming at it with like the army. Like I've got the army behind me with like the tanks, the nukes, everything's coming. I'm going full on assault, right? But yeah, I'm not predicting the future because obviously we can't predict the future, but I just think we're going to be in for a tough time on Sunday. I'm not looking forward to it one bit. And if not
allowed to say that.
Does anyone genuinely think we can beat Man City? I know there's going to be a few people that are going to say it, but I just don't see how they can see it. After yesterday, when they were 2-0 down, oh, Hijuma, have a day off, mate. Hijuma, Hotspur Hippie, whoever you are, have a day off, mate. You really are a weapon.
I'll tell you what. Do you know what? I'd love people like Hijuma. When I this year alone, I've raised over £12,000 for the British Heart Foundation. I wonder where you never see these people say that. You know, like when that idiot Hotspur Hippie came onto my channel. People like you. What do you mean? People like me that raised £12,000 while you were on screen begging for people to pay whatever they needed to pay for you. Like, really? Well, I'll call it out. But that's what I mean. Barry, when they say people like me, what do you mean people like me? Arsenal are 3-0 up, by the way. 3-0 up Arsenal, and it is Bukayo Saka, the best player in the world, has just made it 3-0. 3-0.
The Ballon d'Or 2024 winner.
Yeah, big up, George. He has turned up 2 days in a row. Yeah, you got to be careful, though. June is the sort of person that turns up at your front door. Do you know what I mean? Like,
oh, God.
Oh, how we laugh. Big up Phil Coys in the chat. Said, I don't think I've seen Scarlett start for Ipswich yet. If he has. Yeah, listen, there's a reason. Ipswich what are Ipswich? They're doing well. Sunderland have equalised at the Stadium of Light, which is one of the coldest places I've ever been to in the United Kingdom when I went there. It was so cold. If anyone wants to know the coldest place I ever went to in terms of football grounds, it was Hull City. Was freezing, like you know when you're doing that, and like freezing. The goal scorer for Sunderland was, I've said that well too early because the goal scorer has not come through yet. It was Luke O'Nien. Luke O'Nien. There we go. I didn't even get either of my attempts.
He used to play at Wycombe Wanderers just down the road. Did you see that Wycombe Wanderers goalkeeper yesterday? Did you see that Sky Sports? So the ball came to him, so he was trying to time waste. And then he got, I would say, gently nudged. He fell over, dropped the ball, and Barnsley scored in the 91st minute to win the game. It's all over Sky Sports. And all of the Wycombe fans were crying and saying, oh, my God, that was a foul. It's like, it was no way a foul. It was the funny thing. Imagine going all the way to Barnsley on a Tuesday night, and then you see your goalkeeper do that in the 91st minute to lose the game.
Oh, mate, I'll tell you what, one of the most atrocious decisions I've seen on a goalkeeper was that on Alisson the weekend for Liverpool. Was just shocking how that was overturned. And then I went on to, I love Mo, wherever Judge Mo is. I watched a show with him and going, goalkeepers, They're not as protected now as they used to be. Sorry, when I was growing up, you could literally jump into a goalkeeper. Like, you could proper go in at them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Let me just let the cat out, because it's the cat. You had the dog. Now I've got the cat kicking off in the background.
Now I know why my dog was going mad, because the wife was pulling up in the car. I just thought he was being annoying, but he could see her, and he was getting excited. Oh, there it is. There's the cat.
Meow.
There's their cat.
Meow.
Yeah. Mallorca. Yeah, not doing me proud there, Mallorca, are they? Let's see if they're in the game. It's been all them. Mallorca have had 75% of the game and 5 shots, and Cadiz have had 25%, 1 shot, and winning 1-0. It happens. It happens. Still a long way to go in all the games. Yusuf, who's a Liverpool fan, has said Spurs may as well just forfeit the game. Waste of time going up the M6 to get bad. Let's save money on petrol.
I was speaking to Sean earlier, and or was it last night? Either way, sometime, I don't even know what day of the week it is. And he was going, I'm going to City at the weekend, and literally within 2 seconds, we both said the same thing. It's a long way to go and get spanked.
It is a long way. It is a long way. Oh,
Arsenal 4.
Arsenal 4. Wow. Martinelli, all 4 forwards in the team. Hang on, let's check the lineup. It is all 4 forwards, other than 4 out of 5, other than Odegaard, have all scored. Arsenal 4-0 up against Lawns. I think we can safely say that Arsenal are having a bit of a party there.
How did they lose? Did they lose to them the other week, or did they draw?
Was it a draw?
I don't know how they drew.
No, they might have lost. I don't know. Angus, did you?
Angus, let us know.
I think they lost. Did they lose?
I think they lost. How could they lose?
Oh my God! Oh my God! Listen, I'm going to block this person now. It's just got a little bit silly. Thanks for joining. Really enjoyed your time here, Juma. Listen, I've got no time for this bloke at all. He is a horrible, horrible bloke who lies. Got no time for it at all, and no time for you as well, you little troll. See you later. Big up, big up, big up, big up. Phil Coys, the only chance we have against City is if we manage to get 2 quick-fire goals and they go down to 10 men. I think we saw yesterday what happens when Man City go to 2 down. They just turn on the style. I think this happened last year. And do you remember we were 2-0 up at half-time and everyone was losing their mind, and then City just turned on the style. I think it's going to be a long game. It's going to be a long game. Really think
Arsenal fans now sending me messages. Are you enjoying watching the Arsenal game? Why would I be watching, the Arsenal game?
I've got Sky Sports News on more than anything. I should probably, let me see if I can find, who have we got? Let's see if we got Arsenal, Bayern. Let's see if I can find Bayern München. What are Bayern on? Are they on anything?
They must be on TNT 12 or something, No, there's not that many. There's only like 4 games, 5 games on, so they should all be on.
Real Madrid, Napoli. Now I've got Bayern Munich, Copenhagen on now. As the ball came in, they nearly scored as I came over. Wow, nearly scored. Proud to be a Geordie. At least the City Spurs game ain't going to be 0-0. I'll be amazed if that game ends 0-0. I've said it.
You saw what happened last season, right? We went 2-0 up at half time and then got smashed in the second half.
Yeah. Look, if we get anything from that game, it's the best result of the season. If we get a draw at Man City, it's the best result so far this season.
What are we going for? Over 8 goals? Are we going over 8 goals? I wonder what the bet would be for that. That would be funny. As always happens, there's been a sending off in the Champions League game. Nikate has been sent off for tripping.
Naughty.
So listen to this. This is funny. It's been a while since that contentious challenge by Siku Nikate but referee Clement Turpin must have received some information as he makes the VAR signal. He's going to review it, and it could result in a red card.
Oh, wow.
So
Foxy,
the foul was in the 29th minute, and they reviewed it 2 minutes later.
I'm watching, since I've come over to this game, it's Bayern Munich all over Copenhagen. Now, if Copenhagen win tonight, United are out, aren't they? Hang on. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
No, they're not out because Galatasaray are 1 point ahead. So Copenhagen will go. Copenhagen.
Hang on.
Go on.
If Copenhagen win.
Yeah.
If Copenhagen win, they go to 7 points.
Yeah.
Man U are on 4, and their head-to-head's better.
Only if Galatasaray beat Copenhagen in the final game, because they're on 5 points, Galatasaray.
Yeah, but either way, it doesn't matter. If Copenhagen win tonight, Man U can't catch them, can they? Man U cannot catch.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, they can't catch Copenhagen,
yeah.
So they can qualify.
It's not goal difference, is it?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I thought you were, yeah. I'll shut up. Doing an Angus. I'm having another Angus moment.
Yeah, I'll try and catch up with Rance tomorrow and see what... I can only imagine how unhappy
Do you know what? For banter, if I was Bayern Munich, I'd select Copenhagen win.
Well, I've gone over to the game. By the way, Benfica 3, Inter Milan 0. Benfica 3, wow. Inter Milan 0. In Real Sociedad are battering Salzburg but can't find a goal. The third Benfica goal, João Mario has a hat-trick in 34 minutes. João Mario has a hat-trick in 34 minutes. This is a bloke who, he's from midfield, he has a hat-trick in 34 minutes. Wow. Fair play to him. Yeah, in the Bayern Munich game, it is literally all Bayern. I mean, the stats on my app don't show that, but since I've come over here, Copenhagen can't touch the football. But hey, it's a good game, and I'll let you know if anyone scores anytime soon. Oh, has he done it again? Is he back?
Just set up another account.
Hey, Juma, just so you know, what you do isn't criticism. You're not criticizing anything. You're literally abusing me. Everyone loves you in here, Juma. If you need a cuddle, yeah, reach out to somebody. It just smacks that you need some loving in your life. Juma, bless him. Everybody offer Juma a cuddle because he's he, she, whatever it is a disgraceful human being, is what it is. Bye, Juma. This one's getting blocked as well. Pointless. Keep setting them up, mate. We'll keep deleting them. Go on. Oh, how we laugh. Yusuf, I want Man U to get Europa because they're in and around where Spurs are in the table. I want them to have as many games as possible. Whether or not they'd want it, Ten Hag might see it as a trophy he can win. I'm not sure. Yeah, he was at Inter Milan, wasn't he? He was at Inter Milan, but fancy going back to your old club. Well, playing against your old club and getting a hat trick. I hope he cuddled. I was reading that. Hope he cuddled. No, I hope he celebrated. By the way, Leeds United have scored in the last minute and the first 2 minutes of the half. Leeds United 2-1. Speaking to some Leeds United fans yesterday in my chat, and they were desperate to sign Joe Rodon from us. And I was like, cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm not in charge, but I definitely am happy for you to sign Joe Rodon. Like, you can go for it. So Leeds United are 2-1 up, and that currently has Leeds United sitting in third place, 7 points behind Ipswich and 12 points behind Leicester City, who have conceded 10 goals in 18 games. That's madness. 10 in 18.
Joe Rodon effect. Oh dear. Probably some funny chat in the thing. I can't believe this Benfica side, right? When they turn up at the San Siro, should have got absolutely battered, lost 1-0, and now they're 3-0 up against Inter Milan. I mean, what is going on? That is just ridiculous. In that group, what does it do to that group? Nothing. They're bottom of the group and they're 3-0 up against Inter. This is mad. Absolutely
It's good,
mad.
though.
How is that even possible? So how is your ACCA, your championship ACCA is going okay?
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah, the championship is good. At the moment, I've got Leeds winning, Leicester winning, Ipswich winning, and then just Sunderland and Southampton drawing. So we'll see. We'll see. You never know with these things, do you? We always have some fun. If you could put a word in, I would really appreciate it. If you could put a word in, I would be really appreciative.
Yeah, if you put a word in, Savva would be really appreciative. Whoever Savva is sending that message to. So yeah, put a word in.
Put a word in.
To have a B team. Yeah, we should have again. They've qualified. Yeah, maybe there was a little bit of a
Look at all these people. They're here for him. He seems a little down.
Yeah, can you if you're still watching on your third account, Hijuma, how many sausages do you like having with bangers and mash, mate? Because you didn't answer the question. If you're gonna come in and throw insults about, at least answer the questions that are like important in life. Yeah,
the sausage questions. Yeah, join in the chat if you're gonna join in. Join in. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it.
Join in properly.
Love it. Yeah. Hang on, what am I doing? Someone's asking for my CV. Let's send that over there. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, but we like Arsenal destroying teams, but because it gives them overconfidence. I was with an Arsenal fan at the weekend, and you just knew it was going to happen. He was like, I was going, "You're not top of the league." "Oh, we will be in half an hour." And I was like, that arrogance of it. And then obviously Havertz scored in the 89th minute or whatever, and he was just giving it the big one for the rest of the night. And he was like, "Oh, are you staying out?" I said, "No, I'm going home," because the absolute arrogance of you is just pissing me off.
Well, listen, I'll have the same energy to anything. If they win the league, fair play to them. They'll deserve it. Do I think they'll win it? No. But we'll see.
Can't make predictions. You can't tell the future, Savva.
No predictions, please. No one in my chat ever predict anything, please. No predictions. Robert said Arsenal fans obsessed with Newcastle. Maybe Woolwich are moving to Newcastle next. Absolutely.
Do you know what? Do you know what? You can predict the future. So that statement is incorrect, because at some point this evening I will go to sleep, and that's predicting the future.
So, and you will wake up tomorrow.
Well, mate, I might not. I might not. I hope I wake up.
Yeah.
You never know.
Still 0-0. The game I'm watching: Bayern Munich 0, Copenhagen 0. Scores on the doors. All half times in the championship, other than Ipswich. It's Blackburn 0, Birmingham 0. Wayne Rooney's team there. Leeds 2, Swansea 1. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Leicester 1. Southampton 0, Bristol City 0. Sunderland 1, Huddersfield 1. Ipswich 2, Millwall 0. In the Champions League, it's Arsenal 4, Lens 0. Bayern 0, Copenhagen 0. Benfica 3, Inter 0. Braga 0, Union Berlin 0. Real Madrid 2, Napoli 1. Real Sociedad 0, Salzburg 0. And in La Liga, it is Mallorca 0, Cadiz 1.
Mallorca.
And I don't know how when I'm looking at the stats of that game, but hey, it is what it is. Somebody. Do
you know, Chris Sperrin, I think, has Inter Milan as well, because the comment that he's put up at 8:40 is absolutely hilarious, and he's followed it up with Aka Destroyer. I knew exactly what he meant when he put it up at 8:40. Inter Milan can suck my dead nan.
Oh, I would never bet on Inter Milan away.
Ever
again. Not for me. I looked at them and I thought, no. I thought I'd leave the game because Benfica are bottom of the table with no points. Do you know what I mean? So I thought, let's leave that, and then they're 3-0 up in half an hour. Bayern struggling to break down Copenhagen here. By the way, Braga 0, Union Berlin 1. There's the Acker destroyer.
Yeah.
Braga 0, Union Berlin 1. Here's Bayern Munich. They're through on goal. Can he finish it? Can he finish it? No, he can't. It wasn't Harry Kane, by the way.
This is true. Someone's saying about predicting the weather, right? They are people that can get everything wrong at their job, but they still have a job. Oh, it's going to be sunny today. You look out, it's raining. Oh, it's going to be cold today. It's 40 degrees. Oh, yeah. It's going to be dry and hot. Tipping it down with rain. Yeah. Good job, mate.
Great job if you can get it. By the way, it is Ipswich 3, Millwall 0. Ipswich 3, Millwall 0. By the way, Dane Scarlett, for Spurs fans' point of view, is on the bench. I'll let you know what he's done. So far, he's made 10 appearances this season. For Ipswich, these are his minutes in recent games. He got 8 versus West Brom. He got 13 versus Swansea, 8 versus Rotherham, 19 versus Birmingham, 14 versus Plymouth, 13 versus Bristol City, 10 versus Hull, 16. I don't really feel there's a lot of point in him being there. He may as well go to a League One team.
Has he scored, though?
Played 10, no goals, no.
So he's not as bad as Richarlison, really.
Oh, dude.
I wonder how many offside goals he scored and ripped his shirt off as well, and then got booked.
Don't. But I think for me, he should have gone to a lower league and played every game. Just for me. Hang on, Bayern are in here. No, he's given a foul. It's never a foul.
I think what that would have happened is he could have got into some scoring form and then come back, and we could have recalled him in January and actually had someone that could put the ball in the back of a net. So
yeah. I think the difficulty that you've got is if these youngsters go out on loan and they're not brilliant, depending on the position, you're not going to get a game. You know, and I know that all our fans want to think that we're experts on Dane Scarlett, but how many minutes have we ever really seen Dane Scarlett play a football? What's his hold-up play like? Is he strong enough? Can he run the line? What's his passing like? Can he break an offside trap? We don't know any of that, really, do we? We've just seen him score a great goal.
When he was at Portsmouth last season, he started and he was scoring under the manager, and then the manager got sacked, and then he didn't get another look in. So
let's have a look at him. I mean, he's still really young, so there's no worries. But Dane Scarlett, last year, 34 games for Portsmouth, 4 goals. So he's averaging a goal every 8.5, 9 games in League One.
Troy Parrott. Anyone banging his drum still?
Oh, loads of. Do you remember how many people were like, "We don't need a second striker. We got Troy Parrott." I was like, "Oh wow." Hey, it is what it is, right? So
Dane's got 4 goals, and he's played 10 games, 4 goals, 2 assists. Right, that's it. Get him back. Big up to George, who was gifted another Football Heritage TV membership. Big up to you, George. Really appreciate that. Let's see if we can find out who got it. Chris Sperrin, I believe, was gifted that membership. So big up, George. Big up, Chris. Thank you so much, George. We really appreciate that. And by the way, if you haven't subscribed, please do. We're 29 subscribers away from 12K, and we will give away a shirt when we do get to 9K. It's half past nothing. It's half time. Sorry, half time. 9K? Did you say 9K? What are you talking about? 9K?
12K. We're 29 away. 12K and Mallorca. But it doesn't really matter because in that one I've got Braga. Is that the one where I've got Braga? Yeah, I've got Braga, and they're losing 1-0 at home with 10 men. So don't worry about that one. But in the other ones, I've got Arsenal, Bayern, and Real Sociedad in a treble, and then the Championship one. So those two are still alive. The Championship one is the big one. Combined between them is 1K. just under. So we will see. We was just
So what do we need? We need a Southampton and a Sunderland.
Southampton, Sunderland, and then Real Sociedad and Bayern for a K.
Okay.
For a K. For a
Come
K.
on.
Big up to yes, running riot, the Arsenal, running riot. They are indeed 4-0. Bayern 0, Copenhagen 0 half time. Real Sociedad 0, Salzburg 0 is half time. Robin Gosens, by the way, got the Union Berlin goal. I like Robin Gosens, and Arsenal are 5-0 up. And the one that I said hadn't contributed so far has now contributed. Martin Odegaard has made it 5-0. So it's Odegaard, Martinelli, Saka, Jesus, Havertz, and the assists were Jesus, Saka, Martinelli, Tomiyasu. So Arsenal apparently cutting through lawns at will. Hang on 1 second. Is this? Oh, okay. I see. Is that another goal? No, it's the same one.
It's the same one.
It's the same one. Sorry, I've got so many games with alerts on. You just never know. Jason Scopes, big up and said, I swear Arsenal play all their games at home. It does feel like that, doesn't it, sometimes? That, you know, certain teams. I always used to feel like Man United always seemed to be playing at the Theatre of Dreams when I was growing up. Do you know what I mean? They always seem to be there. It's a bit.
What game are you watching? You watching the Bayern game?
I mean, I like the idea, but it's a little bit harsh. I mean, yeah, press the like button, but I don't think we should call everyone in the chat mugs. I've got Bayern on at the moment. Well, it's half time.
I hate to say it. That was a great goal from Odegaard.
I've not seen it. I refuse to go over and watch them. So Arsenal are going through to the next round of the Champions League. Let's see what happens when they actually play anybody of note. We will see. We will see. Well, they haven't yet, have they?
No. Does that mean, so looking at the fixtures, because obviously we can kind of predict Arsenal as group winners would get potentially a Galatasaray, a Napoli, a Inter, Lazio. PSG would be good. Arsenal PSG.
Can you give me 1 second?
Yeah. They could also get Leipzig. They could also get Porto. So they'll probably get Leipzig or Porto, knowing what Arsenal's luck is. But I would love them to get a PSG. Half time at Benfica 3-0 up against Inter, and Braga at half time 1-0 down. We're into the 4th minute of added time at the Bernabeu. Real Madrid 2, Napoli 1. And we have kicked off in the Sunderland Huddersfield game. So come on, Sunderland, get us the goal. Get the Aka watch. Angus, stop this. We'll beat PSG. Stop this. Actually, no, carry it on because it's good. We like it. Yeah, I mean, you could beat PSG. I mean, obviously, anything is possible. So, here's Stewie. What's he want? Missing Daddy.
There you go. Proof. Pug has not been punched in the face. It was just, actually, you couldn't tell, but
I was going to say
again. Thank you. Hey, you're a good boy.
Beautiful, Stewie.
You're a good boy, Stewie.
You're a good boy, Stewie.
What do you want to say to Hijuma? What do you want to say to Hijuma? Noisy little git. They're so noisy, pugs. They're so noisy.
Well, Amy's got a good question. Who will be the first Premier League manager to be sacked?
Great question. Answers on a postcard in the chat.
Answers in the chat.
Who's going to be the first Premier League manager to be sacked? I'm going to go with Big Ant. No, I'm joking. I'm just kidding.
I'll tell you what, Alex wants it to be Big Ange because then he won't have to wear an Arsenal shirt because he made a bet with Perchy, I think.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I'm just looking at the Premier League table. I just think it'd be so harsh if they sacked Vincent Kompany. I think it'd be really harsh. I mean, I don't know what you would expect. Same with Dyche at Everton. I think like everything that's going on there, you can't sack him. Sheffield United, who are you really bringing in that's going to keep Sheffield United up with that squad?
It's interesting, right? Because
I don't know.
Could you argue Poch? I don't know.
I think it will be from the upper echelons. I mean, look, let's have a look at it. Arsenal aren't sacking Arteta. City aren't sacking Pep. Liverpool aren't sacking Klopp. Villa aren't sacking Emery. Spurs aren't sacking Postecoglou. Man U, I'll put on hold. Newcastle aren't sacking Howe. I can't see Brighton sacking De Zerbi.
No.
I can't see West Ham sacking Moyes. Chelsea I'll put on hold. Brentford aren't sacking Frank. Wolves aren't sacking O'Neill. Are Palace going to sack Roy after getting him back so soon?
It's interesting, isn't it? This could be the longest.
I'm not seeing
being...
Silva at Fulham. I can't see it.
No,
Bournemouth manager, or was it Riola or whatever his name is?
Areola.
By the way, has everyone subscribed? If you haven't, then that's naughty. By the way, in Acca Watch, Southampton 1, Bristol City 0. And also in that league, Blackburn 1, Wayne Rooney's Birmingham 0. So Wayne Rooney's Birmingham, who have won one of their last 6, losing again today. They look pretty silly having sacked their manager who had them really high up the table, don't they? They look really silly now. Steve Coote, sorry, I saw what George said. Yes, I don't know what was in. But I mean, if De Zerbi goes to Madrid, I think that's different to being sacked, isn't it?
So this is interesting, right? A manager has left his post before November 11th in 7 of the last 11 seasons. So this is actually the longest for a long time. Scott Parker was the one last season. He was sacked after they lost 9-0 to Liverpool. But that was more after I don't think it was more the defeat. It was more the kind of petulance that he showed. But I've just looked up at the favourites to be sacked, or the sack race. Not like you do at school, the sack race. Paul Higginbottom, Vincent Kompany, and then Eric Ten Hag are the top 3 to be sacked. Then it's Cooper, then it's Hodgson, then it's Iriola, then Howe, then Poch. So it's interesting.
I think it would almost be better if there were actual sack races. The goal scorer. Oh, what a goal that is from Carl Walker-Peters. Cut inside.
What, Southampton taking the lead. Did you have
cut
Blackburn as well or not?
Yeah, in a different one, yeah. Carl Walker cut inside onto his left and just whipped it in the top corner. That's a great finish from Carl Walker-Peters. So in the Championship, just need Sunderland at the moment. And then in the Champions League, you need Real Sociedad and Bayern München. Uphill Gardner. Yeah, Havertz, the goal machine. I reckon Kai Havertz has got a shout for PFA Player of the Year if he keeps scoring goals like this. Can you imagine the Arsenal match?
Yusuf, yeah, I know Ten Hag's been getting results, but they haven't played anyone. This is Man United's next. These are Man United's next fixtures, right? Bearing in mind that they've just thrown away a 2-0 lead in Galatasaray. Newcastle, Chelsea, Bournemouth, Bayern, Liverpool, West Ham, Villa.
And who of their... I'll tell you what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to have a look at Man United's wins. They've been winning games, right? Here's their wins. So when we say they've been winning games, by the way, they beat Everton 3-0. You would expect them to beat Everton.
Yeah.
They beat Luton 1-0. You'd expect them to beat Luton. They lost 4-3 to Copenhagen. They beat Fulham 1-0. Before that, they lost 3-0 to Palace, to Newcastle. They lost 3-0 to City. Before that, they beat Sheffield United and beat Brentford. Like, they're beating... I know you can only beat who's in front of you, but they're beating the poorer teams. And whenever they come up against anyone good, they can't win.
Bit like another team that we know.
Yeah. I'm not saying anything.
Beating 7 out of the bottom 10 teams and we're flying high. Then we get to play proper football teams with a few injuries. And, well, we know kind of where that's going. So... Saka 3 assists, 1 goal this match, just like Messi. Oh, stop.
Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. Yeah, I love it when we get to this stage.
Yeah, Philly, you might be right. United will sack Ten Hag. Ratcliffe will use the sacking of Ten Hag to make a statement to the fans. Maybe he will, but I don't know who goes there. Who would be mad enough to go there? They're going to get what? Harry Potter to go there and manage them? I don't know. Very interesting. Be very interesting to see what happens there.
Oh, it's gone from bad to worse for Wayne Rooney. Blackburn took the lead on 47, and on 52 minutes, they are 2-0 up. They're a very funny team, Blackburn. Very funny indeed. The goal scorer, I'll let you know in a second. I'm just watching it on Sky Sports News. Lovely ball through. Lovely finish. A lovely finish. The sort of finish you would never see from Richarlison. It was Sammy Schmodix with a brace. He's got a great name. Sammy Schmodix. He just played in on goal and he dinked it over the keeper. Lovely. Lovely goal, that.
And just to prove that Spurs fans or fans of Spurs, a section of them are absolutely deluded. I put my tickets up for the games in February next year, and all of them have sold within half an hour of going on the ticket exchange.
Just quickly, Raw why are you crying? Are you saying you're crying or I'm crying?
I think he's saying crying Savva. I think.
I love the internet. I love the internet.
Is that Old Trafford? Is that the Premier League, and then you got Old Trafford lights in the background? Maybe, I don't know.
RAW, I don't know. Hello, whoever you are. Big up to you.
No one's crying.
Oh, I've seen you. When I go into like the football terrace or with Mo, I see this account. Just keep saying the word crying. Do you know what? If you ask your parents really nicely, they might give you some homeschooling and you can learn some words. In your sentence, by the way, which is only 2 words, you've managed to get it all wrong. Crying starts with a capital C and Savva is a name, so it also starts with a capital S. Other than that, you've done really, really well.
No. Two, you don't need to have 3 question marks. It's 1 question, surely. So you need 1 question mark.
So other than that, you've done nothing well. Other than
oh, it's a golden trophy. Thank you. So it was a golden trophy. So he's an Arsenal fan.
I see.
So basically, we're crying because Arsenal are in the Champions League and they're 5-0 up against a load of farmers, and we're crying. I think that's what I read from those 2 words. So maybe that's what. If you could just clarify that by putting a proper sentence in, that would be great. But I think we read between the lines.
I think that's where I struggle with the internet sometimes is, listen, I'm not expecting everyone to be fully illiterate, but people, fully literate, but people like this are, well, that's done my sentencing, isn't it? But big up to you, Raw. Have you liked? Smash the button, please. Big up to you. Who else we got in the chat? Yeah, GBC saying Bellingham, 15 goals and 3 assists. Yeah, this is the next one, George. Do you know what the thing is? When you do YouTube all the time, you start to see the same names go around, and then you just sit there and you think to yourself, "Oh, bless you, bless. This is all you've got in your life." I love this Lee Gunner still not celebrating. I did a stream with Lee earlier. It was very funny indeed. Tyler said, "Don't forget they lost to the same team they're destroying right now. Oh, we won't let Arsenal forget that. Oh, hang on. Have Leeds scored, or what's going on here? Oh, you've got to finish that. Oh, mate. How have you put that over the bar?
Finish your dinner.
This winds me up. This winds me up no end. This winds me up no end. There are so many things that wind me up, but I can't. I'm not going to go into it now. Epistemic has said Barry is Lord of the Sons of Savva Secret Society. I don't even know where to begin.
I don't even know what that means, if I'm honest. I'm not very clever, so yeah, I'm not really sure what that means.
Yeah,
I mean, if you said Barry is Lord of the Emerson Royale Society, then I could understand what that means. But I don't know what the Sons of Savva Secret Society is. If it's a secret, then how do you know about it?
It's this society. It is us. It is us.
GBC fans, he wants to know about all of my eating habits, which is fine. It's not a problem. I'm not a massive fan of KFC up until they've changed the chips now, because the chips now are incredible.
Oh, they are.
I absolutely was upset because the day before I said, guys, you've got to have these chips. They're amazing. And I had the Zinger Stacker burger, which was like insane. And then Savva just raised it a level and said he had the Christmas. What was it? The Christmas?
The Christmas Tower burger or whatever it was.
Yeah. And instead of the hash brown, you've got like a stuffing and cranberry sauce and everything else. I might have to have a little bit of one of them. But normally it's a Zinger Tower burger with a couple of wings and some corn. But my favourite, and I think everyone's favourite, and if you haven't, you need to try it, is the chocolate cake from Nando's.
Hang on. I started this craze. It is the best cake ever.
Whoever invented this cake, I don't know where they get this cake from, but Savva was going, this cake, amazing. Look at the middle. The middle of this cake is just so thick with cream. Well, the ganache in the middle is just so thick.
Was I wrong?
You're not wrong, mate. That cake is something else with cream as well.
Pops. It bangs. Use language the kids know. It bangs.
Although that was the coldest Nando's I've ever been in Birmingham.
Oh my God. The temperature in that building was horrific. And I complained the whole time. I was so cold when I was so
cold.
Also,
breaking news, guys. Savva went for barbecue. He didn't go for plainish, so he's upping his Nando's spice levels.
Damn right.
One day we'll get him to medium. We'll get him to medium one day. Oh dear. And Has also is the slowest eater in the world.
Oh God,
the slowest.
Not half.
The slowest eater. Like, we were in there for like 40 minutes. It's like, Has, you had like nothing, mate. What's taking you so long? He kept apologising as well, didn't he? Oh, sorry, guys. I eat really slow. Me and Savva finished our meals. And we were like, yeah, we kind of get it there. Got that, mate. We're finished. And you've still got half your dinner left.
It's gone from bad to worse. For Wayne Rooney, it's Blackburn 3, Birmingham 0.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Didn't they win at the weekend and everyone thought they were back? And they just... Yeah, not good.
3-0.
How are Bayern Munich not winning this game of football?
Yeah, it's annoying.
They haven't had that much. I've only had four shots on goal. Is Harry Kane playing? Yes, he's playing. I mean, they have changed. You know, some of their team, but they should be good enough to beat this Copenhagen team. You would have thought.
Yeah, you would think so. They've got enough quality out there on the pitch.
The Lit injured, Musiala injured. They should be beating them. What is going on? What is going on in the other games? So what are we waiting on? Sociedad and Southampton?
for the championship one, which is the big one, just Sunderland.
Come on.
Just Sunderland. That's for £750.
Wouldn't you love Spurs
Jack
forgotten man, Jack Clark, to pop up and just bosh it in the back of the net?
I like anyone that boshes anything. I like that word, bosh. He's going to bosh it in the back of the net.
Bosh.
Take that.
Bosh.
Bosh. Have that. What's tomorrow's date, by the way? Is it the 30th?
Tomorrow's date is the 30th of the day.
By the way, let me know, how are people enjoying the 10 in 10s that we've been putting together? Is everyone enjoying? Everyone not? Let me know. So we've got loads coming out, so I hope you are. But
I really enjoyed that one with Rance earlier, apart from the fact that his microphone's the quietest microphone ever. I don't understand how two people can be so different, him and Expressions, right?
Oh, man,
one is the quietest and one is the loudest. It's like, what? Maybe that's why his microphone's so quiet, right? So if he's, if they're streaming to get nearby, then, he has to be quite quiet because oh, jeez, it's Expressions. 10 in 10's good, mate. I like 10 in 10. I liked it earlier. It was good. Short, sweet. You get to find out people's favourites. A lot of people going for Henry, though.
Do you know what? I've had some a lot of people picking Messi over Ronaldo. I will mix up the questions in the next couple of weeks. But just so if anybody did want to know, the 10 in 10s that are coming up, anyone want to know? I'm going to tell you anyway. The 10 in 10s that are coming up are thusly. I don't know if that's a word. Thusly. So tomorrow we've got Tap in Tobes. Friday, we've got Stephen Corker. We've got Stephen Corker, the ex-Spurs and England centre-back, as Napoli have equalised against Real Madrid. Monday, we've got Grizz from the Big Six. His is funny. Tuesday, don't know yet. Wednesday is Lee Gunner. Thursday is Flawless from Sarcasm City. Friday's a good one. Lawless from West Ham Fan TV. Monday of the week after is Saeed. The Tuesday is Dan Potts. And the Wednesday is Matisse. And then I'll do some more when I get back. But I've got one every day for the next 10 days for you. Anguissa with the Napoli equaliser. Anguissa. Birmingham have pulled one back. I don't know who the goal scorer was, but they have pulled one back. But please pray for a Sunderland goal. It is all Sunderland, by the way. It is all Sunderland. Leeds are 3-1 up. Leeds are 3-1 up against Swansea. Leeds 3, Swansea 1. They're on fire at the moment, are Leeds United. How could you not be when you've got Jed Spence and Joe Rodon? Has Jed Spence played a game? There's a question. Let's have a look. Lineups. I don't think so. By the way, Braga. Go on, Braga. Pulling it back to 1-1 with 10 men. And Huddersfield have taken the lead at Sunderland. It's been all Sunderland. Huddersfield have taken the lead. Sunderland 1, Huddersfield 2. The best thing about when the goals go in those leagues, there's no VAR. So it's a goal.
Jed Spence has not played any games or any minutes. He's been injured. This is the first time he's appeared on the bench.
Wow. By the way, the third Leeds United goal was Dan James. Dan James with the goal.
Inter is the comeback on. Comeback on for Inter. I think Inter have just scored as well.
Yeah. By the way, if anyone, Daniela, I would try. I can't get access to him. I even asked his brother to help me. Just not doable.
I can't get access to him. That sounds really dodgy.
He's got contracts signed with where he's allowed to stream.
Oh, really? Because of Mr. Don Robbie. I'm guessing.
I don't know the rules. I just listen. It is what it is. But listen, we've had some good ones so far. We've got loads of good ones coming up. We've got Aaron McLean in a few weeks as well. Remember Aaron McLean? The ex-striker for Hull, for Peterborough.
Yeah.
Inter Milan's goal is under VAR review. Sunderland have just all but killed that one, haven't they? Sunderland, unless they can equalise, pretty sharpish. Saeed's in there. Saeed's, is he next week or the week after? Filming Saeed's one tomorrow. Lee Gunner's one was good today. He doesn't hold back.
Tomorrow, that's going to be brilliant. He's going to be fuming. Old Saeed. He was fuming.
Oh, dearie.
Turkish make any more wild predictions? I'm going to go back and watch his one. He didn't make any more wild predictions, like 5-0 or something like that,
No. Mark, I just don't know him. I don't know Rory to be able to message him, I'm afraid.
Sav, surely you must be able to get with our new friends, Last Word on Spurs. Surely you can get on with some of those with Lee McQueen. That'll be interesting.
I don't have his number, mate. If I'm honest, I don't have Lee McQueen's number.
I'm sure you can speak to Ricky, and Ricky will hook you up.
I'll see if we can do it. Lee McQueen's would be funny and delusional. He was a good laugh though, wasn't he, Lee McQueen?
It was such a good night. Here, those boys, it was funny. And then when we started singing, when the Spurs go marching in, Billy Wimgrove came over because he was probably bored from the rest of the people that he had to chat to that night, and he loved it. But that was a cracking night.
It was good laugh.
Cracking night with those boys. Lee McQueen, the attire was cocktail. And Lee McQueen just rocks up in these ripped jeans and a jacket. Quality.
They were good fun. They were good fun. I can ask Ricky. I'll see if he's got 10 minutes. Listen, I'll get footy judge Mo. It's difficult because you've got to. I'll do like, listen, I've got one for every day up for the next 2 weeks. So tomorrow is tapping Tobes. And who did I say Friday was? And Friday this week is Stephen Corker. So it should be good.
There we go, boys. Me and Lee McQueen absolutely smashed up.
It was good fun. What's your favorite 10? My favorite 10 cuisines from number 10 to number 1. I mean, talk about put me on the spot while I'm live.
10 to 1. That's pretty. Wow.
Hang on 1 second.
I don't know what Savva's chatting about. Some pizza.
Sorry. No, I wasn't. Not many goals going in at the moment. Hang on, let's have a look at this. So Arsenal.
Eddie, that's really hard to do 10 to 1.
I'd need some time to sit down and write it out. And
I think for me, you got Chinese, Indian, Turkish. I mean, outside of that, it's not.
I love a roast dinner. Roast dinner has got to be one of my favourites.
It was funny actually. I got a funny story. Obviously, hopefully the mother and father-in-law aren't watching this. We went round. They were like, "Oh, come round for a roast dinner on Sunday." No kids. We were like, "Okay, cool. We'll come round for a roast dinner." And we got in the car, and my wife turned to me and she went, "That was the wankiest roast dinner I've ever had." I said. And I was like, well, I didn't want to say, like they'd literally, like the meat was fine, but it's like she'd found all the veg, like from that had just been there that she had to get rid of before they had to get, for Christmas, or it'd been in the fridge since the start of the week. It was like cabbage, no one touched. Brussels sprouts with these mouldy carrots didn't really go to plan. Then the roast potatoes weren't even cooked properly. I think she'd had a bit too much wine. Bless her. And then we were sitting there going, well, where's the broccoli and the cauliflower and the cheese sauce? No, none of that. And then politely, normally they're like, oh, you know, they always say, oh, we've cooked some more. Do you want some more? I was like, no, I'm good, thanks. And then pudding, they pulled out this like lemon tart, and I was like, what is this? What is this? This is just, you know, Philly 2109, a fat Christmas dinner. Absolutely a fat Christmas dinner. She better up her game on Christmas Day, the old mother-in-law, otherwise there'll be trouble.
Yeah, luckily I haven't got a cook or anything, host or anything this Christmas, so that's nice. I did last year. I hosted Christmas Day and Boxing Day, so it was like 2 days in a row of just cooking, washing up, cleaning, this, that, the other. Just seeing if the wife's in earshot, because she'll probably look at me and go, "Hang on, I did most of it." But did I do a lot of it last year? Just ignoring me. It's just ignoring me. Hello?
No answer. It's probably best. It's like that scene. It's like that scene in Gavin and Stacey when she sends Mick out to go and get the old vegan stuff, thinking that some will be veggies, and then she like makes out like he's gone into work, and he was like, "Oh, it's a burst pipe," and he comes in and like, "Oh, go on."
Inter Milan have got a second back at Benfica.
Oh, I told you.
They've got a second back. Bayern Munich are struggling to open them up here, Copenhagen. But Fratesi has got the goal. I'm in a group chat where somebody's put to Judge Mo. They said, "Mo, you good, bro?" with the eyes, because they were 3-0 down. To which Mo said, Mo posted a picture that he put earlier, right? That said, announcement. Announcement. This Inter game doesn't matter. The top of the group was always going to be decided in the last game against Real Sociedad. Inter have one starter out there and 10 rotated players that never played together, and they know this game isn't important. Football fans are the best. Like, no one can just say, "Yeah, we've taken a beating." Everyone's got to find a million excuses. Anyway, there's some good games going on tonight. Sunderland, I hope they get relegated as things stand. I really hope Sunderland get relegated. Here's Bayern Munich. Oh, who was that? They're asking for a penalty. It was Tell. They're asking, they're all crowding around the ref, and she is having none of it. The ref is having none of it.
Let's have a look.
Pointed for I didn't see it enough. They all went mad. Thomas Muller went mad. The ACCA GBC. The ACCA, they're killing it. Aren't they, Barry?
They're killing it, mate. They're killing it.
The Copenhagen goalkeeper's got one of those masks on. What's that?
Like gone to VAR to check the penalty.
What, at Bayern?
Yeah, check over.
No, I'm watching it. I've got it live. Yeah, it's done. Yeah, they've continued.
Oh, okay.
They've continued.
Copenhagen goalie looks like Zorro.
I thought he looked like the Phantom of the Opera.
Phantom Menace.
Ellie, big up Ellie. Onana didn't have a mare. That's too polite. He was shocking, wasn't he, Barry? Like
he was awful.
Awful.
Like gets beaten by the wall, punches one in his net, and is out of position for the third goal. Oh wow, Real Madrid living on the edge here. Rudiger's going absolutely mad.
You're not going to go and sit with mummy?
Napoli just cut him apart.
Big up to Zar Spurs. Not seen you for a while, my man. So big up, Sav. Sorry, I haven't been online often. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing all right. Yeah, I actually go on holiday in what day is it today? Wednesday. I go on holiday on Saturday morning at 9 a.m. My flight is, and I cannot wait. I feel drained, tired, pale. Perchy and I have been recording like mad for all our pre-recorded videos for the 2 weeks that I'm not here. And I'm drained. I'm like, my eyes, you know, when you feel heavy from looking at a screen. Yeah. GBC fan. I'm going to Cape Verde. I'm sure some of my trolls will turn up there now. But I'm going to Cape Verde. So, yeah. Bayern have brought on some of the big guns. Sane and Nabry have come on. And Sunderland, I truly hope they get relegated. I really, really hope they get relegated. Let's see if there's a cash out.
Sava's getting his chicken legs out. We'll get the standard chicken leg picture of his legs out.
I've got beautiful legs. Don't worry about that, mate. I've got beautiful
legs.
They
look really good in a dressing gown with an eye mask and your hair up. Yeah.
Very nice, don't they? I can't believe Bayern and Real Sociedad both haven't scored.
Come on, Bayern.
I need Sun.
How can Sunderland be doing this? Sunderland are 11th and Huddersfield are down the bottom. Outrageous. I can't believe it. The wife's turned the heating on. She's outrageous. She is shameless. Every time I'm nowhere near her, she goes and turns the heating on. I'm like, it's not December yet. Google.
Oh, I love the heating being on.
I mean, I love it being on. I just don't love it when the bill comes through the door.
Oh, yeah. I hear you on that front.
Like the wife has got this thing, right? She'll turn the water on for the morning to come on, and then I'll be like, "Why have you put it on for 2 hours? You don't need to put it on for 2 hours." And then she's like, "Oh yeah, but I'm gonna, you know." The last 2 days she's been working from home, and she's like, "Why have you put the water on?" It's because I'm gonna have a shower in a bit, and I'm like, "Yeah, but you're clearly not. You can have one this evening." So it's like you've put it on in the day, then she'll put it on the evening, but then she'll have a bath in the evening, and it needs to go on for about 8 hours apparently for the water to be on. And I'm like, "Oh my god, you've literally had the water on all day for no reason."
Cool story, bro.
First world problems in Buckinghamshire.
Massive first world problems. By the way, yeah, hot water bottles. I'll tell you what, I'm going to be honest. When I need a hot water bottle, I just get either the Frenchie or the Pug, and I just curl up with them because they are warm. They are warm. Roast dinner is a meal, not a cuisine. Not in my books.
How dare you, Savva? How dare you not give that? Oh, Real Madrid, how's he missed that at the back post? The ball has come flying across the 6-yard box. It's gone to the back post. And who is it? I don't know who it is. Number 14. Hang on.
Blackburn 3, Birmingham 2. Birmingham are making a comeback, Birmingham. The first Birmingham goal scorer, was, if the app works. Good turn, whoever that was. The first Birmingham. Oh, good save by the Copenhagen goalkeeper. The first Birmingham goal was scored by Siriki Dembele, one of the Dembeles. I thought there was like loads at one point, weren't they?
Yeah. 5, I think. 5 or 6. Steve probably knows all of them and where they play. It was Hosselu at the back post for Real Madrid. It's basically come to him and it bounced up. And he tried to almost I want to say, shag it into the net because it was around.
Shag it in. Love it.
But I don't know what else. He just literally just went, oh, like that. It was like, mate, what are you doing? Just get your head on it, son. Put it in the back of the net.
It was Siriki Dembele who's got the second for Birmingham as well. And he used to play for, I think he's played some good teams, this lad. He used to play for Bournemouth, Peterborough and Auxerre. So Dembele with a brace to bring Birmingham back into it. Can he save Rooney?
Savva, you've got to see this Joselu miss, mate. I think I've put it, you'll never hear it ever again. He's basically tried to shag it into the goal. That is top punditry there.
Top punditry. He tried to shag the ball into the net. Bayern can't find a way through here. I tell you what, Copenhagen have defended really well. They've got a free kick, though, Bayern, about 23, 24 yards. Most people would say 25, and they're about 25 yards out. 23, 24. Thanks for letting us know, Angus. Saka is off and Reece Nelson's on. Thanks, Angus.
Ellie, I'd never have guessed you were going to say that about Højbjerg coming from Copenhagen. I mean, there's a shock horror there.
Horror. Dear. Yeah, Ryan, this Dembele went to, I want to say Lyon. I hate Sunderland. How are they losing?
There's still time.
No, they need 2 goals in 7 minutes.
It can happen. Remember, Savva, you can't predict the future. You don't know that they're going to lose.
Huddersfield are 4th bottom, and they're home. Sunderland are at height. Like, shocking. I know. I was so upset when I read this information. Oh wow! There you go. Moussa Dembele plays for Steven Gerrard in Saudi.
Al Ettifaq. Is it Ettifaq?
Al Ettifaq.
Ettifaq.
Yeah, this boy's a player, by the way. I like Elmas.
Zielinski's got they're strapping on some teams, they're not like fully adversed in modern technology. They've got that old water in the old rubber thing that they just kind of rub on rather than the old freeze spray or something else.
Yeah.
And he's just having it strapped. Zielinski's having it strapped to his leg. I don't think that's going to do much if he's torn his hamstring, if I'm honest. But from a tackle by Rudiger just went through him and was just like, well, I didn't do anything. It's a boring game, Real Madrid.
To be honest, there's nothing going on in this Bayern game either. I think Copenhagen are happy with a point, right? If we look at the group at the moment, this point keeps Copenhagen second in the group, and then all they need to do is beat Galatasaray in the last game to go through. So they're happy. It's a free kick about 25 yards out. Here's Leroy Sane. I think that was tipped over the bar. All the rest not giving it. The Bayern
penalty to Inter, Savva. Penalty to Inter.
They're going to make it 3-3. No.
Yeah.
Wow, what a comeback.
Nicholas Otamendi was trying to get the ball, but clattered into the legs of Andris Tremanis. Andris opponents. Andris Tremanis blows his whistle for an infringement penalty. They're going to get the chance to go 3-3.
What is HMP? Isn't that His Majesty's pleasure, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a prison.
It's a prison, yeah, it's the prison. It used to be Her Majesty's.
HMP. What?
I don't know. So
no heating. Oh, okay.
Yeah, right.
In prison, yeah. No, mate, if they were living in prison, they'd probably have everything. They'd have three-course meals, whatever they want. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't recommend it. Barry recommends going to Her Majesty's pleasure just because you get fed water and you have heating on all day.
Has there been an?
You also have to pick the soap up in the showers. Oh no! Oh, Napoli just had a goal ruled from offside.
Oh right, that makes more sense.
Was it Osman? Was he playing? Don't know. Yeah, Osman was offside, very offside. Oh yeah, like massively offside.
I love that. He was offside. He was very offside. Very offside. There was daylight. He went to the Heung-min Son School of Offside Goals. But we can't say that. Not allowed to say that. Can't say anything bad about anything at all.
Our celebrations by Inter are cut short as the penalty decision's gone to VAR. And he's gone to review it. And now he's happy with the original decision. It is a penalty to Inter.
It is a penalty.
And Alexis Sanchez will take responsibility. And he is preparing the ball, it says. Oh, wow. This tackle from Rudiger, absolutely outrageous. He's gone full on Romero. So he's cleared the ball with his foot. And his foot right is up at a right angle. And it's gone straight into the back of the hamstring of Zielinski. He's saying, I ain't done anything wrong. Zielinski's got off injured and the game's carried on. Outrageous.
It is Inter Milan 3, Benfica 3. What a comeback. Benfica showing why they are bottom of the group. Benfica 3.
Never in doubt, Savva, that one. Never in doubt. I don't know why I called an Angus on that one. It was never in doubt.
Can you imagine if you had them in an ACCA and they were 3-0 up and you're going, oh, that game's done. Yeah, that game's done. Don't worry about that.
20 minutes left. Inter to get the winner. Are they going to do what Galatasaray and Man United couldn't do earlier and find a winner?
Bayern just seem to have no, I don't know, some nice football, but not incisive. Copenhagen are just defending like demons here. Nice. Well done, the Copenhagen lads. Well done.
Valverde has just run from his own half, and that's an awful shot.
Dembele is better than your wingers. I don't know which Dembele are we talking about? Whose wingers? We don't
have wingers. We don't have wingers, Angus. We have people that cut inside. Wingers are people that drive down the line and cross the ball in. Tottenham have none of that. So I don't know what wingers you're talking about.
Yusuf
we are bereft of wingers. We don't know what that is at Tottenham. Goal scorers, wingers, midfielders, and defenders. We have none of them.
So we're into the last few minutes of the Championship games and the last 15 minutes of the Champions League games. By the way, it's still 1-1 for Mallorca v Cadiz, if anyone cares.
I love the way you do that. You do that like how all of the Sky Sports do it when they do it. All of a sudden they're just talking normally and they just put the accent on.
Cadiz.
Mind you, it's better. You know what? Your accent is much better than Perchy's Spanish accent.
Oh, he lives there. Yeah, and he's got Spanish apps, hasn't he? He said he was going to pop back, and he hasn't. Look, he's I don't want to.
I thought he might be getting jealous.
I love this. Spurs don't have wingers. We have scissors that cut inside. Love it.
That's brilliant, Philly. That is big up, Philly. I love that. That's brilliant.
By the way, can we all collectively pray for Sunderland to get relegated? I'm just saying.
You don't want anyone from Sunderland to do a cruise ship like you do for Emerson Royale, no?
It's the 91st minute in Sunderland. There's 5 minutes of added time, and they have had 16 shots, 12 in the second half since they went 2-1 down. They're not scored. Terrible. Do
you know what makes it worse is if you'd chosen Huddersfield, it would probably been about $8,000 that would have come in.
Oh, mate, it's mad. But you never would back them. They're like bottom 4.
No, I know.
But I tell you what, Bayern look very ordinary here. They're not feeding Kane with anything. Real Sociedad, again, had all the game, can't score a goal. I just think there's a real lack of goal scorers around in world football. Like out-and-out goal scorers. I truly believe that.
There isn't. Yeah, I mean, we said it. I mean, all right, you've got Haaland, you've got Kane, but aside from that, I mean, we were saying this last year in FPL. Who would you put in? Because actually, mostly it's the midfielders that are scoring. You know, your Salahs, your Sons, your Rashfords. All right, maybe not Rashford, but you know what I mean. They're the type of players that were playing and scoring, but you haven't got a out-and-out number 9. I mean, if I was Bayern Munich, you'd let Kane do what Kane was doing, go and win, maybe a Champions League or a Bundesliga, and then you'd literally say, "Who wants this player who's just gone and broken all the records? Give us 200 million." You know, you think Chelsea need a number 9, Arsenal need a number 9, United need a number 9. It's mad to think, there isn't those players around anymore.
I hear you. I mean, GBC saying, have I watched Santiago? Yeah, I've watched Santiago Jimenez. He's kind of slow. The boy scores goals. I feel like, why is it now goal scorers seem to be knocked for the fact they can score goals, and we look at what they can't do? Like if Haaland gets battered from pillar to post, the boy scores goals. He scores goals. I'd take Santiago Jimenez all day. The Arsenal fans going to be unbearable for the next few days, aren't they?
Come on, Arsenal. Angus wants one more goal. Give Angus what he wants. if he can't run at 100 mile an hour, then I don't want him. I'm not sure anyone can run at 100 miles an hour.
Wasn't that Usain Bolt's top speed? 100 miles per hour.
I mean, cheetahs can run at 70 miles an hour, so I don't think you're going to get a human running at 100 miles an hour, and cheetahs are the quickest animal. So, Real Madrid asking for a penalty now. They've gone full on.
Did they say please?
Yeah. Oh,
by the way, can we please get those likes to over 100? We're on 86 likes, and we've been live for an hour and 45 minutes. That is disgraceful. Smash the like button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. We're literally 30 away. Someone's unsubscribed. We're 30 away from the 12k, and somebody's just missed an open header. I think it was Upper Meccano. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'm going to put the link in the chat. I'm sure most of you probably have, but if you haven't, if you ain't, here is the link. There it is. Yeah, Sunderland can get relegated. I hope they go down. I hope they fall all the way down the leagues. Blackburn
Sheffield Wednesday just equalised.
Actually, that makes me feel better. So Blackburn 4, Birmingham 2. Blackburn, the fourth goal scorer, I don't know. Did Sammy Schmodix manage to get his hat trick? I'll let you know in a second. Sheffield Wednesday 1, Leicester 1. Sheffield Wednesday are bottom of the table, 5 points adrift of second bottom, and 12 points from safety already. It's only November, and they have equalised to top of the table, Leicester. Blackburn, it was Harry Leonard with the goal. Harry Leonard.
Not score then.
So the championship games can all do one.
GBC said, if I put a lion behind you, Barry, I think you'll start running 100 mile an hour. I'll just accept my fate. I'll just accept the fate from the lion, because of it, I might get a little head start, but that lion's coming at me. So yeah, let's just give the lion what he wants. Rudiger, great save by Napoli keeper. Then a missed kick on an overhead kick, and another one. Real Madrid should have been 3-2 up.
Tell you what, can we just give a little bit of praise to Braga here? Braga went down to Sunderland, lost 2-1. Hope they get relegated. Braga went down to 10 men after 30 minutes, right? And in the second half of the game, they've had 58% of the ball and 9 shots to Union Berlin's none with 10 men. That is some going.
Oh, my God. How's he not scored? Real Madrid again.
Hope Huddersfield win the league and Sunderland get relegated.
Ball goes out to, don't know who it is. He's clipped it in. The keeper's passed it. Joselu again with a overhead kick. And he just goes too far. Oh, it would have been a great goal. So what are we waiting on? Anything on Akawatch, or are they all dead?
Yeah, I need Bayern and Real Sociedad to both score. But Ipswich 3, Millwall 1. For anyone that cares, the Millwall goal was scored by someone in blue. That was rubbish. I need Real Sociedad and Bayern Munich, both in the last 8 minutes.
Come on. Is that the big one? Is that the £100 one?
No. Oh, yes. Sorry, that's the 4-1. Yeah.
All right, come on, Sociedad and Bayern, you absolute bunches of frauds.
I'm watching Bayern. They don't look like scoring. They really don't look like scoring.
Oh, another great save. Another header. Oh, he's headed it wide. Real Madrid. Oh, my God. It's Bellingham as well. How are they not winning this game of football? This is outrageous.
Bayern asking for another penalty. The ref, she is having none of it. She's like, nope, none of it. Here's Leroy Sané.
Bellingham
Inside.
shoots.
Inside to Thomas Muller. Bayern Munich just seem to always have the ball in the Copenhagen penalty area, but can't seem to like get a shot off. They want to dribble it into the back of the net.
Here come Real Madrid again. Oh my God.
They're complaining to the ref, and she's just like stern face going, nah, I'm having none of it. Sheffield Wednesday got a point home to Leicester. Sheffield Wednesday won. Leicester won. Leeds United beat Swansea 3-1. They're the games that have finished. They're checking a penalty. It's VAR here. Copenhagen are laughing, saying it's never a penalty. The ref, she's like they're all around her, and she's just going like this. She's just like, oh, I don't care. And it's check over, no penalty. No penalty. I love how quick the check was, though. Instant, done.
Yeah. Instant, done. Not 28 minutes later.
Southampton have won 1-0. They are fifth in the table after their terrible start. Southampton have won 1-0.
Oh, in case you're wondering, Jesus has come off and Nketiah is on. Thanks, Angus.
Yeah, good. Really, really, really glad that Arsenal. Yeah, they checked a penalty here. I don't think it was, but they got it over and done with quickly. Bayern Munich are bringing on number 41. He looks about 8. He looks so young. Honestly, whoever this is looks so young. They're bringing off Alphonso Davies for Franz Kratzig. Franz Kratzig is coming on for Bayern Munich. And in Real Sociedad, they have still not scored. Real Sociedad have had 22 shots at goal. Brilliant.
In the last 15 minutes, Real Madrid had 7 shots on goal.
Wow.
Bellingham's trying to get the crowd, get them up for it. 10 minutes or so. Oh my God.
Yeah, smash the like button, people. Come on. We're currently on 91. 9 to go. Smash the like button. Before you do anything else, stop typing in the chat. Just go bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, come on, you filthy animals.
Just so you know, Dane Scarlett is on the pitch for Ipswich now. Dane Scarlett is on the pitch for Ipswich. If anyone cares.
He's going to get 10 minutes again. Another 10-minute cameo. Touches the ball once.
Copenhagen have a corner kick. Dinked it to the back post. They've got loads of people up. They've hit the post. And the keeper saved it. Oh, my God, they're going to win it. Oh, they are. No, hit it. Up. Hit it. He's playing pinball. The corner, the cross came over. I didn't think there was any trouble at all, but they rose at the back post, hit the post, then followed up, and the keeper saved it. And then it was played pinball in the Bayern Munich box. Oh, still 0-0.
Benfica, there's a VAR signal for a potential sending off.
Here's something I'm used to seeing. Harry Kane has dropped back to the edge of his own 18-yard box to get on the ball to start off a move. Used to seeing that, haven't we? They're defending well.
Red card.
Real Madrid 3, Napoli 2. Real Madrid 3, Napoli 2. They've stolen it at the death. At the death.
Benfica down to 10 men now. Can they get a winner? Let's have a look at this Real Madrid goal. Oh, sloppy. Build up. Rudiger to Joselu. Back to Rudiger. Oh, what a turn. What a turn. Oh, what a goal. Keeper probably should do better.
Real Madrid 3-2.
Philly was just saying, take a shot. You never know what's going to happen. And look what's just happened. Real Madrid, that is... Who's scored that? Arsenal got 6. So Angus is happy.
Arsenal got 6. Well done, Arsenal. Odegaard.
Has taken a shot. He's literally turned his man, driven inside, just thought, sorry, I'm going to have a shot. Oh, the keeper's had a howler. He's just squirmed in under his body. Oh, he's had an absolute howler there. Should have done better. Oh, after all the good saves that he made, I feel sorry for him. Feel sorry for the young lad.
Benfica are down to 10 men at home, by the way, against Inter Milan. Have we done that? Can you imagine if they lose 4-3? Wow, that would be mad.
That'd be insane. Another night in Champions League watch-alongs. There's been more than one sending off.
Loads of sending off.
That's maybe what you should be doing. That's what you should be doing, Savva. Betting on if there's going to be a sending off. It's always going to happen. It's always going to happen when Barry's around.
When Barry's around, the red cards come out. That's a great ball. Unlucky. Kane just played a delightful ball through, but they cut it out in the end. Bayern, they don't look like scoring a goal at all. I know they don't need to. They're going to win the group, but 5 minutes of injury time here in Bayern Munchen.
Come on, Bayern, get a goal. Come on, Sociedad, get a goal.
Yeah, Sociedad have got 2.5 minutes left to find a goal. They're all over Salzburg, but can't find a goal.
Oh, he was through. What are you doing, son? You dribbled past it, and the last man, you stuffed it up. Uh-oh. Rodrigo's pulled up.
Copenhagen have defended brilliantly, though. I will give them that from what I've watched here. They have defended brilliantly. Panic stations at time, but
Rodrigo's
defended well.
Dribbled from his box, and then he's just lost the ball and he's gone down. I think he's done his hammy. Oh, not good. Oh, yeah. It's just gone. His hammy's gone. Hands up. Or is it cramp? Don't know.
I love that. His hamstring's gone. He's out for the season. Oh, no, he's on his feet. It's cramp. But yeah, Bayern have got no, I'm not saying ever, but in this game, just no final ball. No final ball at all. Real Sociedad have got 90 seconds. 90 seconds. Go away, Real Sociedad.
Absolute melts.
Yeah, Copenhagen will take this. It keeps them second in the group. Means it's all in their hands, right? They're asking penalty for Bayern Munich. A penalty for Bayern Munich in the 93rd minute of the game. Bayern Munchen penalty. It means nothing for me because Real Sociedad have got 30 seconds to find a goal. But penalty to Bayern Munich. They're giving it all of this to the ref. And she's going, go away. Let's have a look. Oh, it's never a penalty. It's never, ever a penalty. It's never a penalty. These are ridiculous decisions every game now. Have you got it on?
I'm gonna get it on.
They're checking VAR, but listen, as much as I needed them to score, I don't know how we're giving these as penalties in football. It's madness. Has anyone seen it in the chat? Right. The ref, she's going over to look at the screen, which normally means she's going to overturn her own decision.
Yeah, well, I think she's that stern. She'll be like, nothing.
It's like, I just can't see how these are penalties. Like, he hasn't stopped a goal scoring opportunity.
I don't know.
He's running. Like, what? That's not for me. That can't be a penalty, or you've got to give everything. And Real Sociedad, I hope they get relegated as well. What's she done?
No penalty. No penalty.
No penalty. Told you, no penalty.
Fair play. Sociedad's finished 0-0. Mubs. And they can get relegated as well. Kane's going mad. What are you talking about?
Kane and Kimmich are going mad at the ref. She takes no prisoners. She's like, go away. See you later.
Yeah.
I just don't think I do agree with the decision, because I think if you give those as penalties every single time the ball goes anywhere near an arm, we're just going to literally just give a penalty.
Yeah.
Copenhagen players are laughing. Thomas Tuchel's going mad. Yeah, he's going nuts. They're taking off Diogo for Oscar Højlund. Is that brother of?
Yeah.
Is it? Is it his brother?
Yeah, it's his brother, yeah.
Oh, there we go. Tuchel is still moaning.
Draw is better for 3 minutes added on for Arsenal. Thanks, Angus.
I love.
Oh, it's brilliant, Angus. What's going on? Is the stream still on? Savva's frozen. Can everyone hear me? Because I thought, oh yes, Savva has frozen because he's dropped out. So I guess it was. I thought it was me, and it was actually Savva. So we're all here. So yeah, we're here with we're just watching the end of Bayern Munich, and Tuchel is still going mad. Still going mad. I don't know what Savva's done. He's going to have to end this because he's back. He's back.
No idea. My computer just turned itself off. Completely just turned itself
off.
I
thought it was me. And I was literally like, oh. And then everyone went, no, we can all hear you, Barry. I was like, cool.
no idea. My computer just turned itself off. I don't know what's going on. I've come back. Bayern Munich are still going. Every time the ball goes in the box, they ask for a penalty.
Yeah. It's shameless. It's absolutely shameless. Now they're asking for a free kick.
But the thing is, this is what happens because of VAR. Everyone wants every single little decision looked at.
Neuer's booted. Is that it? Is that game over? What are they saying now? What's going on? She's literally taken no prisoners. This is great.
Nah, she don't care. I love it. I think she's reffed it well.
Kimmich and Kane, what are they asking for now? Oh, they're asking for a handball on Højlund. It bounced up onto his arm and he carried on. Probably, yeah, I mean, it's clumsy. I wouldn't say it.
I just think, do you remember back in the day, they used to just play on with them? Like, there was never, no one cared if she played on. Now everyone's like VAR, but it is over. It is over at Bayern.
Game's over.
Real Madrid are 4-2 up. Real Madrid are 4-2 up. Let me see if I can find the goal quickly.
Rudiger clears it. Ball's beaten out. Oh, they just literally run past them.
Real Madrid 4-2 versus Napoli. What's happened to Napoli? They were brilliant last year. Let's see.
Ah, good goal. Another assist from Bellingham.
Oh, yeah, great ball, great finish. Yeah, did well there. Is that Joselu?
Yeah, he's finally scored after having about 400 chances today.
How that man is playing centre forward for Real Madrid is absolutely beyond me. Well, yeah. Since Spalletti, yeah.
Let's have a look. See if they're updated. So with that, that means actually a draw is good enough. United can still go through if they beat Bayern Munich. But it all depends on the Galatasaray Copenhagen game. So United, it's very simple. They need a draw from Copenhagen Galatasaray, and they need to beat Bayern Munich at Old Trafford. Arsenal are through as group winners. So they'll be lording it up over everyone for a week.
Arsenal's group. So Savva, you often talk about defenders of the past, but you never mention Steve Bold. Yeah, Steve Bold was a very good defender. Steve Bold was a very good defender. You do know, when I talk of defenders of the past, I can't mention every defender of the past. It would be a long old show if I mentioned every centre-back that ever played the game. But yeah, Steve Bold was a very good player. Bold, Adams, Keown, that three on rotation was very, very good. And Arsenal didn't. It was annoying, wasn't it, Barry? They didn't concede goals. Arsenal, there was a Dixon and Winterburn at the back. They had players at the time as well, if I'm not wrong, like O'Leary and Morrow. Steve Bold was a very good player. Very, very good player.
So looking at it, we have the game next week between Sociedad and Inter Milan to decide who's group winners. It's between Atletico and Lazio to decide who's going to be the group winners in their group next week. The interesting is going to be Newcastle's group. They're playing Milan, Dortmund, Saint-Germain. Very interesting. There's going to be some interesting games, but City are through as group winners. They can rest all their players. They can still play whoever and probably still win. Bayern Munich are group winners. Arsenal group winners. Madrid group winners. So, yeah, the usual suspects are through. Will there be any shocks next week? I guess it's down to Newcastle I guess they need to win and hope that Dortmund do them a favour against PSG. So, who are Newcastle playing? Milan?
Newcastle got AC Milan at St James's Park, yeah.
Yeah.
I fancy them. I don't think Milan are all that. By the way, Philly, Tony Adams was one of the best centre-halves I think I've ever seen. I think he was brilliant. So he was a proper centre-back. Listen, it's still going on in Benfica, by the way. Benfica 3, Inter Milan 3. They've played 10 minutes of what was meant to be 9 minutes added time. Ipswich have beaten Millwall 3-1. So another sub-appearance for Scarlett. It feels like it's a bit of a waste of time of him being there. But, hey, that's a discussion for another day. Barry, unless there's anything you want to say, I think we'll end it. We'll end it there. Benfica has ended 3-3 as well. I think Real Madrid.
No, it's finished. Benfica game's finished 3-3. Real Madrid's game's finished.
And Mallorca's finished. They drew 1-1.
Interesting things going on the rest.
If anyone cares, in El Salvador at halftime, it is Dragon 0, FAS 1. Just thought I'd share that. It's just popped up on my live scores. Everybody, thank you so much. DJ Uvo, yeah. Alan Hansen was better than both. Yeah, Alan Hansen was when we talk about world-class centre-halves, Alan Hansen was amazing, just like those hearts. Big up, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed tonight's show. Always have a bit of a laugh. Thanks, Barry, for coming in. Please smash the like. Please subscribe on your way out if you haven't already. We are 30 away from 12K. I got to get that before I go on holiday on Saturday. Big up to everyone. Take care. See you later. Here's the link. If you haven't subscribed, just smash that button on your way out. I've said that, and then the link's not there. Here we go. Copy link. There we go. On your way out, smash that link. If you have, please let me know you have, so I can say thank you. Take care, everyone. Few things left to say. Gareth Southgate out, and come on, you Spurs.